Good day everyone. How are you all? Feeling very happy to meet you again in person. Be safe, stay home and respect your parents. Day to day work to be done on time. Don't postpone any work, right? You should be very perfect. Okay, my dear children. Okay, I heard some of you didn't get books yet. Why, my dear children? Why didn't you get books from our school? Get as soon as possible. Okay, so we have completed many things, and even after school reopening, we can teach you, right? But the written work, who will do? You have to do your written work, right? Okay, my dear children. So the classwork, homework, it should be written by you only. So you have to write it. Okay, so get your book soon and start writing your classwork. I should get 100% of my students should reach me with their written work. Okay, my dear children. And my dear children, today I have brought you a beautiful story. Right? Everybody likes to have pets, right? Right? Dogs, cats, birds. Okay? If we have a pet like an elephant, if we have a pet, an elephant, how would it be? Right? It will be very funny, right? Baby elephants are like us only, very naughty, very playful, very intelligent. Okay, like our human beings, they also enjoy to play in water. They enjoy to play with the persons. Okay, see here we have a story about a pet elephant, Kari, which is owned by our narrator. Right? See, when we have pets, right, we used to love them. We used to scold them when they are mischievous. Yes, right? And sometimes we used to teach them. Right? Just like this, here also in our story, our narrator finds the good things from his playful elephant and also mischievous things from his pet animal, and also he started teaching him one by one to do his work, to assist in his work. Okay, so how he has made it, that is what our story. Let us get inside our story. Okay, see, when our narrator was 9 years old, he has got a pet animal, right? That is called elephant, a dark black elephant. That's why it is named like Kari. And this 9 months old elephant, right, it's a little above his height. So whenever we used to compare our height with some taller person, how we would stand, we'll stand like this, right, in our tiptoe, like this. He also compared his height with that elephant with this tiptoe. And soon he is taller than him, and he is 9 years old, and that elephant is several months old. Okay, see, my dear children, here he started taking care of his pet. He loves his pet, and his pet elephant Kari used to eat twigs and the beautiful and the pleasant branches of banyan trees. Only these leaves it used to eat. So he used to take to the riverside nearby, and he'll pluck the twigs from the trees for the elephant, and it eats 40 pounds of twigs in a day. Okay, elephant used to eat much. Okay, that's why it is bigger. Okay, daily, every day, our narrator used to take this elephant Kari to the riverside, and he makes that elephant to take bath inside the water. It enjoys swimming in the water, taking bath in the water. Okay, and he also took the clear sand and rub on his back. Okay, like this. Then after taking bath, it becomes a pure, what it looks like ebony, which means a black colored tree, strong black tree. Okay, it's a kind of tree which is very strong, and it's in what a black color. Okay, like this, after taking a bath with a cool walk, right? The squeal which means the pleasure noise, right? Pleasure sound it gives, right? As it's a baby, right? Not an elephant. Its voice, right, will be very sweet to hear. And after taking bath, he used to leave Kari in the edge of the forest, and he used to go to pluck some twigs for our Kari. As usual, one day our narrator took our elephant Kari to the river and let it bath. He went while he was going to pluck some twigs from the banyan trees and other trees. And he was searching the best leaves, okay, because our elephant Kari never eats damaged leaves. Okay, so the pleasant, the sweet and good smelling twigs it liked to eat. While he was plucking the twigs, suddenly he heard a trumpeting noise from our Kari that showed him that our Kari was in danger. So he immediately got down and went near the riverside and was looking here and there, but he couldn't find Kari there. After few seconds, right, Kari's trunk slowly comes out from the river. At that moment, this boy narrator thought that he was in danger. But he can't help, right? Because he's a small boy and it's a weighed animals, right? It weighs much. The elephant weighs much, so he couldn't help him from drowning. After looking at this boy narrator, elephant put his trunk and pushed him inside the water. While he was getting inside the water, he could see another boy who was drowning, floating near the bottom of the river. And he understood that, okay, Kari wanted to help him. So he took that boy and tried to pull him above the river, right, up the river. But he couldn't take him to the shore, right? He was a small boy as well as he is not that much a good swimmer. So our Kari helped them by putting his trunk on their neck and dragged them to the shore. At that moment, that day, he understood our Kari is a very kind animal who can help a person who is in danger. After a few days, he could learn mischievous our Kari was. After a few days, our Kari was learned to eat bananas lovingly as somebody made him to taste bananas. He liked to eat bananas from that time than twigs. Their family used to have a bunch of bananas on the plate near the window on a dining room. One day, the bananas on the table was disappearing. One day, the bananas which were kept on the table was disappeared. In their family, everybody shouted at the servants to eat that bananas. But they said we didn't. But after some other time, the same happened. Again a bunch of bananas disappeared. This time everybody scolded our narrator. But narrator knew that he didn't take any bananas. And after some days, she was sitting sadly by looking at the bananas, whether he could eat or not. At that time, from through the window, a black color snake-like thing came and took the bunch of bananas and went out. She was astonished by seeing this. A black color, such a big kind of snake. At that time he thought whether a snake could eat bananas. So he slowly followed the bananas at that snake-like thing. It goes near the pavilion. And while going near the pavilion, he could see the back of our Kari. There in the pavilion he could see smashed bananas and our Kari eating bananas. And he was totally upset. And at that moment he called out his parents and servants to prove he was innocent. And he scolded our Kari to be mischievous like this. If you are stealing like this hereafter, you will be whipped. He shouted at Kari. At that moment, Kari could understood his mischievous, and from thereafter, he never did like that. Animals, especially our elephants, accept the punishment when they are mischievous. But without any reason, if you punish them, it will remember it. Okay, and it give answer, it will take revenge on you later. Okay, so this is how our narrator find the good thing from our Kari. And he found it was a time to teach our Kari to walk first, when to walk first, when to sit down, when to wake up, like this. So, he started teaching his Kari with some sounds, right? Dat means to sit. And Mali means to walk forward. Okay, so this is how he started training our Kari. Kari learned Mali first. But sitting, right, it was hard to him and he learned very slowly. It took 2 or 3 weeks for him to learn what is that. That means to sit and stand. Why do we make our Kari the elephant? Why do we make the elephant to sit down? As it is growing, it becomes taller. We can't carry always a ladder to climb on it, right? So if we train them to sit down, it will be very easier to climb on its back. That's why we train our elephant to sit down. And it was the time to teach master call. Right, for every elephant, this master call was an important lesson and they take 5 years to learn that. Master call is like a sound, hissing sound, like the fight between snake and tiger. And it should be said in their ears. after learning that master call, how an elephant would be, if their owner, their caretaker was in the forest, in the dark night forest, and if they don't know where to walk, if at that moment, if they make this noise, this sound, right, master call sound, immediately our elephant just come forward very fast, and whatever the trees he come across, he pluck and put down, and he straight away come and reach your place. And from there you can see a straight road from your place to your house. So such a strongest effect this master call has. So now our narrator started this lesson, master call, to our Kari, and I hope he must have learned it good. Okay, so here our story ends, my dear children. And this story was written by Dhan Gopal Mukherjee, and he was born in India, in Bengal. He was an Indian. He was born as an Indian in Bengal in 1890, 6th July, and he passed away in 14th July, and he was passed away in 14th July 1936 in Berkeley, United States. He has done his colleges in University of Calcutta, University of Japan, Tokyo, University of Tokyo, University of Berkeley, and Stanford University in United States. He was an American Indian, okay, and he has his tremendous works to be told is Sandhya, or Songs of Twilight, Laila, Majnu, Kari the Elephant, Caste and Outcast. He was the first Indian man of letters in United States, and he was awarded with Newbery Medal in 1928. So good writer and a great scholar, good writer and a great scholar who has given this story to us. Okay, my dear children. So now your homework is a different thing. You are going to read this lesson completely, and you have to get a parent signature in your homework note. It should be there should be a statement like my word. Take an example, or Ebenezer Paul. Okay, my word Ebenezer Paul has read this story very well, with your parent signature, and under that your parent signature. Whether can I get this from you, expecting your photography of that. Okay, so never ever forget to read. Only reading will help you a lot, and it improves and it develops your language skills, linguistic skills. Okay, my dear children. So read it and send me and check whether you have completed all the written works. Completed all the written works, your grammar book exercises, your classwork, your homeworks, worksheets, right? Just check once again. If you didn't, please complete it and send to me, to our mail edustar.7@gmail.com, and I'm eagerly waiting for your mail. Okay, so till the next video session, it's bye from me. Bye bye.